Hey YouTube, Twig here, bringing you guys my pure Gouki Yugioh deck profile for August 2018. I wanted to bring you guys an update to my Gouki deck with the release of the new support from Cybernetic Horizon. I really wanted to basically give you guys an update with as much of the focus on the deck being around the Gouki Link monsters and not so much the Nightmare premise that, a lot of the decks use. I thought it's more fun profile, plus one that, will probably be around come, some of the ban list as well. And one that, like I said, main focus is just the Gouki Link monsters and all around just a more fun premise kind of deck. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So for the Gouki lineup, I run 3 Gouki Super X. Pretty standard for the Gouki lineup because with Super X, when it's normal summon, you special summon a Gouki monster from your hand. And then, like most of the Gouki monsters, if it's sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Gouki card from your deck to your hand, except for Super X. You can only use the effect once per turn. But they're all extenders that definitely do help with the whole engine, whether it be for your Link summons to do again, or just search out some of the Gouki spells, you name it, all of them just run really well together. I also run 3 Gouki Twist Cobra. With this one, it's a quick effect. You contribute 1 Gouki monster, then target 1 Gouki monster you control. It gains attack equal to the original attack of the tributed monster until the end of this turn. And if it's sent, you can add another Gouki card except Twist Cobra. What I like with the pure build, especially with Twist Cobra, if you go for some of your big Link monsters, it definitely does help. We got some really powerful ones in the arsenal as well that make the deck a whole lot more fun. And just powering them up with Twist Cobra especially definitely does help. And I also run 2 Gouki Octo Stretch. I was debating on how many of these I wanted to run, but I like Octo Stretch just for the damage options you have from your hand. Plus, if you open up this card, you can link summon into Link Karibo with it. It's just, a level 1, so very easy to do that, and get the search off as well. Plenty of options open to you with that search, and it's just, like I said, play maker all around. Same for Gouki Headbat. With this one, if it's in your hand, you can send one other Gouki monster from your hand to the graveyard. Target Gouki monster you control, special summon this card in defense, and if you do, the target monster gains 800 attack until the end of the turn, and it has the same set effect. So with the easy special summon, you can basically just have it on the field, send it, and then if you haven't gotten the search off a Headbat already this turn, have that search ready to go. Same for Gouki Bear Hug and Gouki Rescorpio. If you control no monsters, you can normal summon Rescorpio without attributing. If it's sent to the graveyard, you have the same search. And with Bear Hug, if it is special summoned by the effect of a Gouki card or normal summon, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes half its original attack until the end of this turn. And if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Gouki card, just like all the other ones we've listed so far. Bear Hug's great when you're just on that standalone point of the game, like if you're stalling out and you open up and able to get out Bear Hug, being able to half one of their monsters and have them dwindling down for resources can definitely be one of your big winners there, since he has the highest attack of all the Goukis we've gone through so far. And then for the new Gouki monsters, I'm running 2 Gouki Moonsault. Just 2 of this one. You can reveal this card from your hand and target 1 Gouki monster you control, except for Moonsault. Special summon this card from your hand. If you do, return that monster to the hand. You can target 1 Gouki Link monster in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck. Then you can add 1 Gouki monster from your graveyard to your hand. You can only use each effect of Moonsault once per turn. I really do like this card just for the easy plays you can get off of it. All you have to do is obviously control another Gouki monster and you can go off right from there. It's not as difficult to get onto the field as Bear Hug. That's why I'm only running 1 Bear Hug compared to Gouki Moonsault. So definitely more plays. It doesn't have the sent to the graveyard search effect like some of the other ones do, but it does have a lot of recycle power from the graveyard for a lot of your other different Gouki cards. That definitely does come in handy. Same with Gouki Tag Partner. I run 1 of this. If it's sent to the graveyard as a link material for a link summon of a Gouki monster, you can have that Gouki Link monster gain 1000 attack until the end of the turn. And during your main phase, except the turn it was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target 1 Gouki spell in your graveyard, shuffle into your deck. So you can basically recycle, rematch, or mass change, depending on, or it was actually face turn, depending on what you want to do with this card. And the power up with Twist Cobra definitely does, come in handy, depending on which one you want to go for. With basically pairing it up with Tag Partner and Twist Cobra for a very powerful Gouki monster. And lastly, for the Gouki monsters, one Gouki Ring Trainer. Now with this, if you control no monsters, you can reveal this card in your hand, then target one Gouki Link monster in your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand, then special summon the target, but it loses 500 attack. You can only use this effect once per turn, and when you control a Gouki Link monster, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. What's great about Ring Trainer is if you go all out big with your plays and they don't work out, if you were able to, with one of the other Gouki Sense, get the search for Ring Trainer, which is why I only run one, because you're able to search it out with the Gouki Sense effect, obviously. And then if that play doesn't work, you have Ring Trainer as backup options, like let's say your opponent torrentials or, evenly matches. You have this option available to you just to get out a bigger, better monster. And then for the non-Gouki monsters, I still run 3 Junk Forward. Ran this card ever since the beginning with the Gouki deck. It's just too good for generic Link plays to help out. You can overlay into MX Saber Invoker with this card as well. Just easy, not taking up your normal summon. Same for the easy specials. 3 Marauding Captain. With just these, I find, the best and easy, most generic support to use with the Gouki deck just to get out your plays, whether it be Marauding Captain special summon or, just special summoning Junk Forward. And that is it for the monsters. We will move on to the spells. Now, I was going back and forth between how many rematch I wanted to run. I know it's searchable and easy to get, but with your main focus of the deck being your Gouki summons, you just want to have, this card available to you as much as you can. And you can also, recycle it with your tag partner, which is nice. But, sometimes you just need those extra double search when the next turn comes around, and it definitely does come in handy with all the buildup you can get in the deck now with all the different Gouki monsters we have for sure. So, and it gives you that +2 just adding on for the different kind of plays you can do for sure. And I also run 2 Gouki face turn. With this one, you target one Gouki, a card you control, and one Gouki monster in your graveyard. Destroy the target on the field. If you do special summon that other monster, you can only activate one Gouki face turn per turn, but you get the send effect of the one that you send, obviously, so you'll get that special summon there, so it's something to remember. And you also have the better special summon depending on what you went for with this card as well. So just 2 though. Like I said, it is searchable as well, so remember that. And not as needed as rematch in the numbers or just with the effects, I believe, because it just swaps out. It doesn't really benefit you if you just need a better Gouki monster. That was where it comes in handy. And I also run 2 Scapegoats, just very helpful with the special summon of cards like Mrs. Radiant, or you just need to extend your Link markers with cards like Proxy Dragon. This card definitely does help there as well. And I also run 2 Double Summon just for the additional summons. If you are 1 Super X short, this card comes in handy for assistance with that. And also 1 Monster Reborn, special summon back resources you could use, whether it be links to go into higher links. 1 Reinforcements of the Army, searches out a good amount of cards in this deck that you need. And also I run the 1 Upstart just for dwindling down the deck as much as you can so you can grab cards faster that you need. Same with the Soul Charge, reusing resources for sure. Mind Control, using your opponent's resources. And I had them at 2 and 2 in my last Gouki deck profile, but I'm down to 1 Downbeat and 1 Transmodify, just because they shift back and forth, and we have plenty of Gouki monsters to work with in this deck, depending on what you have. You'll get the Send Effect searches, obviously, and you will also be able to come out with a better one. It's like a deck search for the face turn, where the face turn works with the graveyard. So you have those options available to you. And then the only trap I run is the Torrential Tribute. Great for baiting out your opponent and then going for the search if you have your Gouki monsters on the field that get the sent search effects. So very, very helpful there. And that is it for the main deck. Now I'll move on to the extra. Like I said, for the extra deck, I wanted to focus on much as a pure Gouki extra deck as I could to mainly focus on those plays. If you obviously, run the Nightmare Engine, you could swap the Gouki cards out. But as a more fun version, I wanted to stick with the Gouki cards. Plus, like I said, just the best way to go about it for this deck. So 2 Gouki the Great Ogre. Now this number, fluctuated between this and the Gouki Hell Ogre, just for easy plays. But you have other Link 2 options. So I decided to stick with 2 Great Ogre. Now, it lowers your opponent's monster's attack equal to their defense. So against other Link monsters, it's not the best one to go for, but it is the best in terms of the arrows when it's in the extra monster zone for sure. And it's just protection because you can destroy a card this card points to instead of itself when it would be destroyed. And I also have 1 Thunder Ogre. This just has additional normal summon options for you. And basically, if a monster this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can make this card gain 400 attack. So it's a power searcher as well, just a one of though option for depending on what arrows you want as well for your Gouki monsters. And I also run one Gouki Master Ogre. It's one of your bigger monsters, and once return quick effect, you can return into the hand the number of Gouki monsters you control that this card points to target the same number of face-up cards your opponent controls. They have their effects negated until the end of this turn. Then this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. If your opponent controls a face-up monster, this card can only target monsters with the highest attack. Your choice if tied. But like I said, being able to negate attacks definitely does come in handy. But I am a bigger fan of the new one we got. It even made it a rare. It's Gouki the Giant Ogre. It has the same link arrows as Borreload, which I think is funny as well. You need 3 or more Gouki monsters. Cannot be destroyed by battle and is unaffected by the activated effects of your opponent's monsters with attack less than or equal to this card. And when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets this card and or monster this card points to, you can make this card lose exactly 500 attack, and if you do, you negate the activation. And once per turn, if this card's current attack is different from its original attack, quick effect, you can have it gain 1,000 attack until the end of this turn. It's all around very, very powerful. Unaffected by, activated effects also definitely does come in handy. And also, since it's only your opponent, you can still benefit from Twist Cobra and Tag Partner as well. So you'll have a very powerful finisher here with Giant Ogre to rely on. And I also run one Gouki Hell Ogre. This is a Link 2 Gouki, so it's very helpful with, if you don't want to go for Mrs. Radiant or anything like that. Once per turn, when a monster this card points to activates quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do destroy it, then you can special summon one Gouki monster from your graveyard except Heal Ogre. So, reliable at times as well, just you got to know how to set up your arrows with this. And I also run 2 Mrs. Radiant, just with the generic scapegoats, and the Goukis are Earth monsters, obviously. Also 1 Trisbana, 1 Proxy Dragon for the scapegoats as well, 1 Deco Talker, 1 Link Karibo for the level 1 that we run, whether it be Ring Trainer, if you have it on the field, and other Gouki monsters, or Octo Stretch, depending on what you have. And also 1 Underclock Taker. I have Borreload in here just because I don't have Borreload at the moment, so I would run that instead of Borreload if you do have it. And lastly, just MX Saber Evoker works very well with the Junk Forward and the Marauding Captain if you don't want to link summon, and instead go for the overlay and then just keep going with your plays. But yeah, that is it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, still taking a lot of deck ideas if you have any out there that you want to see for upcoming videos. I would love to be, sparked with interest if you guys name them out in the comments down below. But once again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And until next time, Kira Twig out.